as you guys can see, there is no audio in this part video, and the reason I left it in is so I could fit in the session, which was, if I remember off the top of my head, 40, 60, 80 once. I think I did 2 or 3 60s though, and 2 120s, 2 150s, and each of those I believe are timed. I don't have the times for the 120 or 150 other than one, which is in the video, because like this one, other audios later on in the video are sometimes working, sometimes aren't, and the times they are working, you get the stuff. There are times where they aren't working, which is most of it. A lot of the stuff that I was saying that was actually quite useful to not just you guys but myself is gone. So unfortunate, but I'll try and fill in the gaps where I can. Okay, so the first rep was a bit botched. So these 60s, what I'm trying to do is trying to run first 20 all out, the next 20 relaxed, so I'm trying to float, and then the final 20 all out again. It's sprint, float, sprint. But it's really hard for me to do that because it takes me 25 minutes to get out of my dry phase, which means I'm not in a position to relax by the time I have to float, which is something I'm going to have to adapt and get used to in this session quick. So I'm going to be doing 4, like I've already said. And if I could just do this properly without getting so focused that I almost forget the cone, because that's what happened in the other rep. I was so focused on driving that I forgot to do the cone that I should be able to do well. There's flies everywhere. This session is really just annoying because there's flies everywhere. Like, you might, if you can see in front of me, you might think that's dust. A lot of that is flies, and they land on you. They don't care who you are, what you are, if you're moving or not, they'll land on you. I've flicked off like 5 just to come back already. There's probably still some on me that I just can't see, but I'm gonna run the 20 meters and focus on my technique, relax, focus on my technique, then go all out again and focus on my technique. I want to use this session as an opportunity not just improve my speed, but as an opportunity to improve my technique, which will improve my speed. So the sprint, float, sprint, I think after this rep, it's going to be able to happen on autopilot, but to get the technique done, I need to be focused so I can forget about trying to improve my speed. That will happen by itself. For now, we just need to focus on the technical side of things, especially when we're in the second 20-meter segment. Okay, so it's gonna be timed for this rep. I'm really just gonna try and attack as hard as I can out of the start position and really try and run around that bend, but not use up more energy than I need to. When I feel like we're at where we should be, that's where I'm gonna get off the brakes or get on the brakes slightly and see if we can just fly around the bend. But I feel like the wear on the bend right now is really aggressive and powerful and would probably set my final 100 up well as long as I just opened up and closed. Another hope's about to start.
That was 14.65 for 120.
Slower.
Because you come around the bend. You're losing time on the bend. Don't forget, yes, if you're running on the outside of the bend, from your lane where you start, you stick to the outside for 100 meters. How far do you run extra? 4 meters. Yep, it's a different run. 200 meters is a different run because of your body position.
Overall, I'd say I was happy with the session purely because I was able to improve something. Although I improved my block start, which was not what I was aiming to do at all today, it's still good because that will bode well for my 100. And if I can fix the bend, my 200. But the session's also good because it let me know what I'm messing up on the bend for the 200 so that I can actually go and fix that in my next 2 or 3 more sessions before I end my season. Might be one more session than that. But overall, I'm really happy with how I aimed to execute every single step on every single rep and how I went about every single one of the reps. The rest wasn't anything special. Sometimes it was short, but other than that, my energy levels were good. I felt powerful where I was supposed to feel powerful. And the places where I was lacking, I did feel like I was losing speed. But at least now I know about 70 meters, I'd say, after I come out of the 200, I need to just shift and be positioned well so that I can run good, which is stuff I already know, but it's even more highlighted because I'm neglecting a lot of my abilities, a lot of my speed by not running the bend well. So I'll aim to fix that.